Hello, everybody. Hope you had a great Saturday. I am going to be doing a session with Power Wash Simulator 2. And looks like everything is working. Just double check that. Working. Looks like my alternative stream for Twitch is not working for some reason. Should be working. Make sure that my secondary stream is working. Well, that's at least working. Try restarting that and stopping it. Sorry, and restarting. Isn't this swell? All right, well, I don't want to keep you all waiting. Everybody's watching. I'll have to work out what is going on there at a later time. But it looks like at least everything else is working, so that is good. Let's see. Looks like the next job here is the shooting gallery. Let's get into it. Start from the roof, of course. Yes, and I am using the dynamic, man. The dynamic nozzle basically allows you to change the size of the nozzle on the fly. You do get a achievement for using this 100% for cleaning or when cleaning a job. Would have liked to have started my streaming earlier, than this, but still getting my OBS setting set up the way I want it. I did have Stream Elements SC Live plugin installed, and since I already have Atom Stream Suite, those things kind of were fighting against each other. So I ended up uninstalling the SE Live plugin. Yeah, because SE Live wants to basically be your multi-stream plugin, and of course that's the whole reason why I pay for Atom Stream Suite. Which apparently some people don't like how it tries to do all the things. I'm sure the fact that you have to pay for Stream Suite is also a negative for a lot of people. But I don't see how these companies like that are able to make money if people aren't buying their stuff. So I think Atom is a really good suite of tools, so I'm more than happy to give them some money. And I think it's reasonably priced. I think it was, what, $50 a year? To basically stream to all the places. I think that's pretty much worth it. And yes. Switch to my main Stream Direct screen. So yeah, I'm hoping to get to a place where my OBS setup is done and I don't worry about it. I just get on and game. And I think I'm pretty close to being there. I did see a video about some of the upcoming features for the next version, and I'm definitely looking forward to some of those updates. Yeah, the biggest thing that they're introducing is the fact that you can now treat the main canvas screen as a dock like any other, whereas currently it's always there. You can't put anything on top of it. So it's like a very inefficient use of space. There's also some UI tweaks to the mixer, and also improvements to how the docks work overall. Which that has definitely been one of the pain in the ass things to figure out. I was having issues, but it turns out a lot of those were from the you know, what the style that it's not style. Sorry, the theme that Atom installs when you install Stream Suite. It basically changes the theme to this their theme, and that was causing problems with being able to manage docks. Switched back to the default OBS theme, and didn't have any problems with that anymore. And then I got the JR Docky plugin, which it's a better way to have multiple dock sets. Atom Stream Suite kind of does that, but only has two. It has the build and live. And I didn't find that particularly useful. The other nice thing about the JR, pretty sure it's JR Docky plugin, is that it'll basically reset your docks to the way that they should be for that particular profile. So if you mess something up, you basically just tell it to reset up, whatever profile that you want, and all of your docks and whatnot are then fixed. So yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. And I can't remember if I would have talked about the new Corsair keyboard with the integrated Stream Deck. I'm definitely going to be pre-ordering that, even though it's spendy. When you look at the quality of the keys that they're using and the fact that it has an integrated Stream Deck, I think they can justify the price. Good mechanical keys are not cheap. And neither are the Stream Decks, the Elgato Stream Decks. And the one that they're integrating will have two knobs and I think 8 buttons. Plus the info screen and whatnot. So it's, for anybody who is into the Elgato Stream Deck ecosystem, I think it's definitely going to be like one of those must-buy things. And pretty much as soon as I saw it, I was like, take my money. I did start playing Arc Raiders. My stream did not work at all. The audio worked, but basically was not capturing video. I think the system was basically way overworked. And I think part of that is that I had SE Live and ATOM basically streaming at the same time while playing a game that requires a lot of resources. And for all you tea nerds out there, did another, we call them the B&B days, brunch in Bardo. Bardo is my favorite tea house in Portland. They have all kinds of great teas. Ravi, one of the owners, is super cool. Anyway, he went there with 3 friends and had a good session. Drank a Baozhong. That was really good. Good enough that I bought a bag. Cassie wasn't particularly happy about that. I should probably post a video sometime about all my tea storage. It's kind of... It is definitely ridiculous. Yep. Seeing. Hoping that whatever the deal is, goes. I've been helping Cassie with her vintage glass business. Her and her sister are starting to sell that stuff on Etsy, and been looking at possibly building up like a Squarespace website for it. Ended up getting the domain vintage.glass, which I think is pretty cool. So you can, if you email sales@vintage.glass, goes to Cassie and her sister. So I just need to get a website going, but they're not quite ready to go down that road. They're still basically getting their Etsy site going. I'm basically trying to talk them into setting up a website. Actually, I think Shopify was probably the number one candidate, because they tout that they give shipping discounts, and I think that's one of the harder things about doing a business like that is the shipping. Basically keeping the shipping costs in check and that sort of thing, and packaging things up properly. There's just a lot that can go wrong when you're shipping delicate wares across the country. But Shopify says they give up to I think it's a 77% discount on the second tier, and then up to 83 or something like that percent on the third tier. Plus the third tier comes with $200 worth of free insurance on every shipment. So that's, you know, it's pretty expensive at $80 a month, but you put your stuff in a consignment store and you're paying that, and they're taking a much bigger cut. I think it's worth it, but we'll see. Just a second. Yeah, it's like random people keep coming on my mostly Kick and trying to sell me, we'll get you more viewers, more followers. It's like, no, go away. I think if you're being consistent and playing games people want to watch, doing vibes that jive with people, I don't think you have problems getting followers. It's not really the followers that matters anyways, it's the amount of people that actually watch your stream. And I don't think you can really pay for that, so... Yeah, I mean, I think definitely getting on here and talking while I'm gaming is a new thing. Trying to be more interesting about that, but at the same rate, you can't really fake that stuff either, or force it too much. So there's going to be times when I have lots to say, and times where I'm like, just here to play and relax. probably not hear me talk a lot. I do think that there's a subset of game streamers that, you know, that's their whole thing, is that they don't talk at all. Okay. Funny. Sasquatch. An interactive set here. It's definitely new for this game series. The first one is pretty static in terms of your locations. I think the only thing you could interact with for the most part was a soccer ball that might be on one of the couple of the levels. It was pretty basic compared to something like this, where you can actually shoot targets and things happen. Kind of funny. Yeah, so far I would say that this is definitely a worthy successor to the first game. It's definitely one of the better work sim games out there that I've played. I've recently played some pretty goofy ones. Was it the pumping simulator? That one is pretty freaking goofy. What was the other one that I just played that was super goofy as well? Oh yeah, the internet cafe one. My game system caught on fire and then was immediately fine once I put out the fire. All the people that just weren't even freaking paying for anything, they just... Oh, that's hilarious. Use your service and try to walk out. You're supposed to hit them with a bat to get your money. get up there. Yeah, I mean, this game has some of its silly elements as well. You know, in real life, you would never just start pressure washing a site like this without doing a lot of prep. And you would have to be very targeted in how you pressure wash and stuff. But I think a lot of these games are more about the relaxation that you get from playing them than they are about being realistic. I think I talked about that before, about, you know, there's a balance for most of these games. You want just enough realism to make it feel like you're kind of doing the thing or doing the thing, but not enough that you're like basically not relaxing anymore. Yeah, because like in real life, this probably would not be, well, it definitely would not be a very relaxing job at all. 'Cause you have to be careful with everything, you know, that you're not going to destroy property. You know, you can't just go around drowning wooden scenes like this willy-nilly. It's kind of funny from that standpoint. Although it would be pretty funny if any actual pressure wash professionals play these games despite their shortcomings. Imagine that if you're spending all day doing this sort of thing, you probably wouldn't want to play a game like this. But, you know, you never know. People are weird. And I work on computers all day, doing computer security, come home, and perfectly happy to spend hours playing computer games, so. Not everything that people do makes sense, and not everything has to. That my basic thoughts on the subject are that people should be able to enjoy what they want, how they want. I think a lot of people take it personally when somebody doesn't like the same things that they do. I just view that as part of being a unique individual. You know, everybody has tastes. We don't all need to eat cereal or eat the same cereal or eat the same foods or wear the same clothes, play the same games. You know, some people like watching other people play more than they play. Some people don't like watching people other play at all. You just basically enjoy what you like. It's not personal if somebody doesn't like the same things. spot for it then. I should have gotten the bigger ladder. Still isn't clean? What is that job? Great. Green elements. Green bot gave the wrong information. All right. Let's do one more job. And then I will call it a night. exactly sure what happened with this street sweeper. Seems like they went through blood or something. Yeah. Looks like all the cats might have come out for this one. That job is done. Thanks everybody for watching, and hopefully you have a great rest of your Saturday and a wonderful Sunday morning, and I will see you tomorrow evening. Have a good one.